Hi, I'm Joy Valerie, and this is Build with Joy, where I help you build easier and have a life filled with joy. We're not about that dream job, we are about that dream life. So I'm going to be using Calendly to be more efficient in how I communicate with people and get it on my calendar. So we're actually talking making money, doing all the things, and getting to expand our time. So let's get to it. I'm going to create a event to book me. So essentially, we're going to do this here. You can create it a paid or a not paid event. I'm going to show you how to do both. So first, I'm going to click here on create new event type. I do have other videos where you can check if you want to create a group event or if you want to, add more things to your Calendly. So here I'm going to click one-on-one. This is just going to be a test event. So I'm going to call this test event. Location. The cool thing is you can give people options if you have a custom link or, if you want to just ask them. I'm going to by default do Zoom, but maybe some people actually prefer phone calls. So I'm going to put this here. I will call my event attendee, so they'll get their phone number here. If they select it, it will collect it for them. So here you're going to put like what this is, right? So I like to be at least like 3 points as to like what they can expect. And here you can create a event link, right? So testing, I'm just going to create a testing. You can color code it. I like having everything color coded. I'm going to make this one blue. And here, select next. Now, what I really like here is you can create your existing calendar. So I'm going to make this during my business development hours, or, if for some reason you create custom hours, but we're about being efficient. So we have our stuff blocked, right? Because we're time blocking. You can watch some of my other videos on time blocking. Definitely the way to just have the most efficient, calm, productive life while having a good balance. Now here I'm going to use this one, right? What I do like here is that you can add the additional rules of your availability. So if you don't want to be stressed out and being like back to back calls, add a buffer, right? And you can customize what that looks like, 15 minutes before or after. You can do both or neither. And this additional rule. So I actually prefer not to be talking to people all day. And, maybe you want to just show it at the top of the hour in 30 minutes intervals. I'm going to do it at every hour just because I'm tired. I don't want to be on the phone all day. But also, maybe I just want to book like 1 or 2 of these oh no, this is the scheduled conditions. Maybe somebody wants to talk to me in like 30 minutes, right? I'm like, no, I'm not about that life. I like knowing what I'm going to do at least 3 days before. Honestly, I like knowing that Sunday. So I'm going to put it that they can't book me that week. They're going to have to book me next week because I got things to do. And also, maybe I don't want to be on like back-to-back calls. I don't want to talk to more than like 6 people a day. So I'm just going to actually put this 3 because I'm here to conserve my energy. So the other thing too that you want to make sure is that it automatically will be set to this, but just to make sure, basically like I'm an EST, but somebody that might want to book me is in PST, they're going to see the times available in their time zones. Now, the other thing that you want here is, do I want to make this a secret event? Maybe this is going to be only available to people when they ask you. Like I only do one-on-one, pick my brains, ask me anything when people ask to book me for them. So let's make it that one where it's a secret event where, it's not just open to anyone. They have to make an effort. So you can already see that this is here and this is what it looks like, but we're going to be adding these additional options. So right, this is by default what it looks like. Let's see here. They got this. All right, they can pick, okay, do I want a phone call? If I want a phone call, I got to enter, what do we want to ask some questions? Now, what if I want to collect a couple more questions? Now, let's try that here. Let's go back to our form. You can actually add here any other questions. So maybe you want to get to know like where they're at in their business, right? So I'm going to ask, where are you in your business? And you can make it a required question. That helps you filter people out because if you cancel it, that way you're set up, right? So I'm going to put like starting revenue coming in with an idea. This is maybe someone that just starts an idea, ready to scale. And, you know, this will let them enter it. I'm not going to let that happen. And you can save. Now, the other thing that I really like is this notifications and cancellation policy. So here, basically, when they sign up, you can personalize this. So any of your invitations, if this is going to your calendar, this is what's going to show up on their calendar. Maybe you want to add something else right here. The other thing here is this email reminder. So maybe you want to send a couple of email reminders. You're going to click personalize, and maybe you want to send one like the day before, maybe like 2 hours before. That way they show up. The other thing that I really, really like Calendly for is these text message reminders. So this lets people opt in if they want to get a text message. So I'm going to do this for 1 hour before. So that way people know like, hey, get ready, we're going to chat, right? And the cancellation policy. So you can add here, right, like no rebooking or something or no refunds within 24 hours. In 24 hours, maybe you'll do like case-by-case basis. Now the other things that you can add here is this confirmation page. If you want to send them to your blog, so I'm going to send people to my blog and save here. And the last thing that you could do is you can actually charge people. So I have my Stripe account connected here, and I'll do another video with just integrations. And here we go. We're going to collect this in Stripe. Let's be real, that's not how much it costs to talk to me. And that's what you're gonna put here. You can also decide how long, right? So usually for 30 minutes. I typically, for an hour, I typically do a whole strategy session with folks. So here we go, I'm gonna just adjust it. Put everything here, and that's how much I'm collecting. And now let's look at the live page. Now you can see, you know, if this is for a CEO or someone that needs to add their team, they can add any other guests that they need in here. And also, here you go. This is the payment information. They can just pay directly on here. If they opt to get a reminder, you get it all right here. And then books goes straight to their calendar, straight to their phone. So this is an awesome tool to just get going, launch your business. And you can find all of my videos at buildwithjoy.co and get more tips.